Hey everyone, so I ended the season on a positive note, getting 6 from 8 last week and 7 out of 8 the previous week. We have 4 great matchups to kick off the NRL 2025 Finals Week 1. 2 qualifiers, 2 eliminators. Let's get into my weekly tips, my NRL Finals Week 1 tips in a little bit of a different format this week. Obviously my voice still isn't too great. Starting off with Game 1 from Amy Park on Friday night. It's the Melbourne Storm and the Bulldogs. We saw these teams meet a couple of weeks ago in a close encounter, and the Bulldogs brought it right down to the wire. Now, Harry Hayes and Jacob Carraz are on the reserves. They could be a late inclusion, and the Storm will be without Jerome Hughes and Ryan Pappenhausen for this one. Ultimately, though, I think that the Melbourne Storm should advance to a prelim here. There is a world where the Bulldogs can win this game, but their form heading into finals hasn't been great. The plus for the Bulldogs here is that they have the best defence in the NRL in 2025. So if they were, sitting back like the Collingwood Magpies were in the AFL and waiting for their time to strike, just like right now, that would be the chance. But I am going to go Melbourne by 6 points, 22 points to 16. My first try scorer, stepping into some big shoes, I'm going to go with Tyron Wishart. Game 2 over there in New Zealand, it is the Wars and the Penrith Panthers. The Warriors host the Panthers. Panthers, great win against the Dragons, but it was the Dragons after a little bit of a poor end to the season. Couple of losses there. And Dylan Edwards, man, I don't know what's going on with him. He's going to need a massive bounce back. And I give the Warriors a massive chance here. I think their defence is very, very solid this year. They are a massive chance of knocking out the Penrith Panthers, and everyone is riding them off. I really like them at the plus 7.5 that we're getting for them as well. I am going to be taking Penrith to win by a field goal. I just see a world where Penrith advance. I don't think it will be a blowout. It's a massive game for Fisher Harris against his old club. So for me, it's Dylan Edwards to score a try and the Penrith Panthers to win a bit of a low-scoring clash, a grind over in New Zealand, and advance to week 2, 17 points to 16. It's a big elimination game on Saturday night between the Sharks and the Roosters at Shark Park. Look, the Sharks have incredible defence and they haven't been great this year, but I think they have arguably been better than the Roosters, and that's why they're higher than them on the ladder. But the Roosters have hit some very big form. I don't necessarily think that the Roosters can win a comp, but I think they can advance to week 2. I'm going to go with Connor Watson to score a try in this game. And look, the Sharks are coming off a great win against the Bulldogs. Let's see what it means. But with not a lot of confidence, I'm going to tip the Sydney Roosters to win a high-scoring game, 24 points to 18 in week 1 of the finals. Now, I can't wait for this game on Sunday afternoon. This is game of the round. It's not even close for mine. The Raiders and the Broncos, first versus fourth. The Broncos' form right now is incredible. I think they're in really good form. I think they've hit it at the right time. They have had injury concerns, but players are stepping up and doing their job. Walsh's form, Stagg's form, Payne Haas' form is Clive Churchill-like electric. But the Canberra Raiders are the minor premiers. They are at home. They have conceded 50, so can they win the comp now is the question mark. If the Raiders win this game, I will absolutely be at the game in 2 weeks, a prelim home final for the Raiders to get into the grand final. The Raiders rested their entire team. I expect them to beat the Broncos, and I think they can do it well. I could see a blowout, but I'm going to go on the lower end here. Raiders by 10 for mine, and let's go with Big Red, Corey Horsburgh, as an anytime try scorer to finish off the round. But those are my tips for week 1 of the finals. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously won't be at any of these games. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. Please let me know your tips in the comments below. And let me know, guys, did I go too rough on the old try scorers? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.